Yo, what is going on, guys? I was not expecting to upload two videos today. We uploaded the rank 4 video earlier today, really fun. And that was supposed to be the only upload, but when I woke up today, wow, not what I was expecting to wake up to. A lot of drama in the community, but the slight silver lining, I suppose, is it's not focused on me, which is great because being the center of drama sucks, really sucks, especially when you're a public figure and said drama causes you hate. I've been there. Years ago, I received the most hate ever in my life. I received death threats, all kinds of stuff. This was after I left Omni. Had so many people unsubscribe, so much hate. Never had so much hate or negativity, but like directed at me in my entire life. And I gotta say, it is horrible. I don't wish it upon anyone. It really, really sucks. And if you don't have a strong mental will, it'll destroy you, because it destroyed me. Dude, I don't think I've ever been that depressed as I was in that period of time. It was a dark time. It was rough. It was rough, dude. For anyone, even anyone with like a strong... I used to think I was really strong mentally. Then that happened. Wow. Learned a lot. A lot of valuable lessons were learned at that time, and I've grown and matured a lot since then, but I don't forget how horrible it was. And now it's not to that scale, thankfully, but still, hate is being directed at someone, and I don't like seeing that. And I don't have a script or anything. I don't know exactly what I want to say in this video, but I just want to be real with you guys. I want to be honest with you guys, tell you my opinions on stuff, because now I feel like I have matured a lot, and it's nice to not be directly involved in the drama, and so I can kind of like see it and say things from my perspective, my point of view, and I think that's kind of cool. I think that's actually really cool. So yeah, we're gonna talk about some things today. Before we get into the drama, though, I want to share a personal story of my own, just to give you guys a little bit of backstory on what's going on, actually, from someone who's in the CCP, and my own personal dealings with Kabam in the past. And yeah, so first of all, there's two opportunities for me to sort of join Kabam within recent time. Now, if we go back even further, 2019, originally Kabam John, me and him were talking at Comic-Con about me maybe working at Kabam. It started off, I was just like joking. I was talking about like how it would be awesome to like be like a beta tester for stuff and like play test for them, and like I can give really good insights. I was trying to market myself as like I'm an idea man. Like I got lots of good ideas up here, man. But I was more so just joking. I was also very drunk when this originally happened. It was at the CCP meetup, and I had been drinking, and we were just like talking, right? I was joking. But then like Kabam John was actually like, yeah, like send me your resume, like we'll see. I was like, wow, like this could actually be a reality, right? But this was years ago, 2019. I was still a young lad at this time, still had a lot of room for growth. And I wasn't ready to move across my country, Canada. I'd have to move from Alberta to Vancouver, which is pretty far away. So I didn't do it. Stayed on the YouTube grind. And then last year, there was an opportunity for a real job at Kabam. And it was positioned to the entire CCP program. Long story short, I applied. I was really excited. I got an interview. I was talking to Kabam John, Kabam Mike, Kabam Thel, who doesn't work there anymore. And so I had like this guaranteed interview set up. And I was really excited. Long story short, weeks and weeks go by. I told friends in real life, family in real life about this opportunity. I was already really good friends with Kabam John, who I would be like my partner at Kabam. So like I thought I had a really good shot, right? I had an interview. I was like, okay, if I can just like nail this interview, like I got this, man. I felt confident. Weeks go by, I don't hear anything. Weeks go by, I hit up Kabam John. I'm like, hey man, like what's going on? Like when's the interview gonna be? Like it's been a while. Like I didn't want to bug them, I don't want to seem like too eager of a beaver. But I was like, like what's going on? And they, what they say? Oh, sorry, The position's already been filled. Excuse me? You said I had an interview. What? So that happened, and that pretty much made me lose all respect I had left for Kabam. You know, respect is a two-way street. You have to show it, you have to give it to get it back, or at least that's how I think of it. And I like to give respect to people that I respect, and I've always given a certain level of respect to Kabam, and that was just so blatantly disrespectful to me. Like, you don't even have the decency to tell me I don't have an interview anymore. Like, that's all I needed. Like, just give me a heads up. I had to go and ask them. Like, that honestly pissed me off so much. I also wasn't in the best place last year when this was all going down as well. So it really, really pissed me off, dude. And I lost a lot of respect for Kabam at that point. So I don't work for Kabam. I want to make that abundantly clear. That's what happened. And J-Nick got that position, which is, I like J-Nick. That's awesome for him. But it felt a little unjust in my shoes, right? Lost some respect for Kabam. At the same time, while this was going on, though, so I had applied for this position, and in the meantime, between waiting to get my interview, and then when I finally had asked them and found out what happened and disrespected, in that time frame window, there was another opportunity to work for Kabam. This one I never told you guys about because I didn't get it, so I didn't feel the need to talk about it, right? And this one wasn't as big of a deal. I wasn't like really disrespected like I was, so like, I didn't talk about it. But so this was a different. So the job with Kabam John would be to be a balance designer and to be working with him. So that's the job that J-Nick got. But there was another position. This one wasn't like an official capacity at Kabam. This was just like a kind of like a side job, right? So basically what it was is, you know, Dave has been in charge of the deep dives for a while now, and it's great. He does a great job on them. But I don't know who was getting the gameplay before, but basically they wanted someone in the CCP to get gameplay for the deep dives. And so they had a bunch of like lists, or not like a list of like the characteristics they wanted in the person to hire for this job, you know, skilled player, knowledgeable player, like that kind of stuff. And I'm like, okay, like this is me. I literally do, this is already my job. I already make videos on new champions, right? Like I thought I'd be perfect for this this role to get the deep dive gameplay. So I'm like, okay, like I don't know if I'm gonna get the other Kabam job, but you know, I might as well try for this one too, right? This was my mindset at the time, because I'm trying to just secure my bag, man, trying to get more money, you know. And it was a paid position, so I'm like, okay, like yeah, like why not try this, right? I thought it'd be something I'd be really good at. So basically the resume for this job was to, Dave told us, he gave us champion, and we basically had to pretend like we were getting deep dive gameplay on the champion. And so the champion was Mr. Negative. Now I don't have Mr. Negative, so I had never even played him at this point. So I'm like, ah, crap. But so I took up Mr. Negative, and I basically did a fight showing off all of his utility, fights, like multiple fights, and then put it together and sent it to Dave. And it's my first time learning Mr. Negative, and I liked him. But then just never really heard anything. Found out I didn't get the job, and I found out Karate Mike got it. Now I don't think they really said it, but like if we go ahead and take a look on the deep dives, and this was something that I noticed like months ago. If we just go to the deep dive, as you guys can see right here, Karate Mike 415. It's official MCOC channel. Like it's there. It's not hidden. They're not exactly announcing it, but it's not hidden, dude. Like I've been knowing that Mike's been doing this for months. I thought it was common knowledge. Didn't know that it was this big unknown thing in the community. But I mean, yeah. So this was on Gallon, the most recent deep dive. If we go back last month, Gore, Karate Mike up here. I don't know. You can go back, look on some deep dives for yourself. You're gonna see his name in there. So like, it's not exactly a secret. It's just not exactly announced either. But pretty much Mike's role, like he's not. I don't think he's a full-on Kabam employee. He's more of like a contractor that, you know, just so when I get the champions to do gameplay on, you know, it's the embargo. The embargo date to release that is, you know, when the early access bundles typically come out. And if it's the first champ that month, I have like 2 to 3 days, or like maybe 1 day to make gameplay. But Mike here, he probably has his own separate content creator program beta, probably the one that Dave has access to as well, that gets these champions like super extra early, probably has the early update build on it too. And he tests these champions like way in advance for the deep dive gameplay. So that's all Mike does. And he just gets paid for that. You know, he doesn't get paid if the crystals sell more. He doesn't get increased drop rates on his crystal openings. Like, that's literally it. He just gets gameplay, sends it to them, and he gets paid. Or that's, from what I understand from applying for the job myself, that's pretty much the whole deal. So he like technically doesn't even really work at Kabam, but he does get paid for this because obviously it's a whole bunch of extra work. Why wouldn't he be getting paid? So yeah, that's the deal with that. That's my insider knowledge that I can share with you. Like I said, I've known this for a while. And so what happened today was KT1 made this video right here with this title, "This YouTuber works for Kabam and he's spitting out coffee. I think people should know." So, like, honestly, KT, this seems like a massive dick move, dude. I gotta say, like, I'm subscribed to your channel. I honestly like a lot of your content, but this just feels like a really big dick move. I really don't think this was necessary. Like, I think the best course of action would have just been to talk to Mike privately, ask him what's up, and if you really had a problem with him keeping it a secret, or, you know, the community not knowing like you claim, like, I think what you should have just done is just be like, "Hey, Mike, I think you should just tell the community." Or maybe Mike can't tell the community. Maybe Kabam is preventing him from telling the community. I don't know. I have no idea. But Mike would know. So maybe you should have just talked to him. You didn't even talk to him before you made the video. That's messed up. That's messed up, dude. Like, what is this, drama alert now? Like, come on. Come on. It seems like you just did this for clicks. That's just what it seems like to me. I'm just going to be honest. You know, if we look at the views here on these videos, this one's got 10K compared to his last few videos. That's more views on his last, you know, 6 pieces of content, or 12 pieces of content that he's uploaded. That's by far the most views. The only one coming close is his next rank 4, which I watched the video yesterday. So I like watching rank 4 videos, and I know you guys do too. They get a lot of clicks, but 9K views, 10K, like, this is a drama video meant to get clicks. That's what it feels like. That's what it seems like. And so that's what I'm going to say. And it just, I don't know, man. I think Karate Mike is honestly one of my favorite YouTubers. I really love watching his content. I think he is just a really good guy. I've talked to Mike numerous times, and he's just a really good guy. Like, he's such a good dude, and I feel bad. Because like I said at the start of this video, I've gone through so much hate. I've been through a really dark period of hate, and it's horrible. And I'm glad Mike's not going through that level, but he is still getting hate, and he made this post here. I personally am shocked and appalled that Mike, content creator, is using his game knowledge to create additional content for everyone with Dave, another content creator, to watch on Kabam's YouTube channel, Deep Dives. Fortunately for me, none of this content on this channel is paid for or bought, and all opinions are my own. It's truly a bit silly to think otherwise. Also, I could say anything I want without consequence. I'll always choose to focus on the positive. Which is why, part of the reason why I love Mike. He focuses on the positive, which is what I try to do as well. And some people might misinterpret that as, "Oh yeah, you're just too scared to stand up to Kabam. You're too scared to say what you want to say. Oh, you're scared you're going to get kicked from the season." Dude, I can say whatever the F I want about Kabam. I can scream F Kabam. I can say it doesn't matter. I will not be silenced. I will say whatever I want to say. I don't care. I don't care what anyone tells me to say, dude. This is my channel. This is my voice. And I'm going to use it as I see fit. I'm not scared of Kabam. I'm not scared of getting kicked from the program. I care about my channel. I care about you guys. You guys are the reason I'm here. You guys are the reason I'm making videos. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be. I don't care what Kabam thinks about me, dude. That does not matter at all. I care what you guys think about me. You guys are why I'm here. You guys are why, big reason why I get up every single day. You guys help motivate me, keep my life going. Like, this is my dream job. I love it, man. And I want to focus on making positive videos. That doesn't mean I won't criticize Kabam when I see fit. That doesn't mean I won't make some negative videos. But for the most part, I like to stick with the positive. But yeah, just with everything going on today, I had to share my 2 cents on what I think about it. Because again, my channel, I'm going to say what I want. This is what I want to say. So I just wanted to share this with you guys. And yeah, send Karate Mike some love from Lagacy. Because he deserves it. Let's get this guy to 40,000 subscribers. That's going to do it for this video, guys. Let me know what you all think. This is Lagacy, keeping it real with you guys, like always. Hope you enjoy. Drop a like if so. Subscribe, like some more content. Thanks so much for watching. Peace out.